Now that you said and thought about it, you completely understand why you've been forced into solitude. And when I say forced into solitude, like meaning like things went on a pause for you. You know, even though it may cause you confusion, it may even cause you hurt because you like, man, what's really going on? It puts you in a mode to really reflect on some things that you've ignored. Or it also could have brought to light some things that you was unaware of. You know what I mean? When we get put into these situations, regardless on what's your religious belief or what practice that you practice, or even just your way of life, because I like to think of my spiritual journey being my way of life. I don't um, push any beliefs or anything on it, but even in those times we get where we be in go mode so much, where we want, but we don't think about what we need. I thought about that even when it came down to my children at one point in time. I was always given to the best ability that I could, until it was to the fact that it was more expected, and I had to explain to them, as your mom, my job is to give you what you need, but you have to appreciate the things that I give you in this moment so that I can be okay with giving you the things that you want as well. Now I want you to think about this, just really think about this. If you wouldn't have had that moment where you was forced to sit down, and there will be moments that you are forced to sit down, trust me. I've had so many hard head moments, right, where I was forced to sit down, and it's like that ain't what I wanted. But I got to see people, places, and things for their true selves. I got to see it, even though the way I saw it may have really, really hurt me. Even though the way I saw it could have been, if I wouldn't to sit my behind down, detriment to me, you know, I just didn't actually understand, or I'm gonna be honest, feel the need to sit down and do so. I told myself over and over, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Some of y'all may be in the same way. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna start meditating today. I'm gonna read up on some things that I know I need to read up on. I'm going to just go out and ground myself. I'm gonna read that book that I supposed to read that I know will elevate me. I'm gonna finish those courses. But when we get our mind focused so much on material gain, the things that we require to elevate, we push to the side. And if it ain't we, I ain't ashamed to say I. You know, I remember my last job I had. One of my sisters, she's a beast. Erica Johnson, you guys can find her online as the Phantom Queen. She told me, she said, you can't overextend yourself with this job. There's going to be a new opportunity for you, and you can't overextend yourself. You go to work, you come home, you do your spiritual business. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I got it. I already know. I got, look, I can count on hands my spiritual mentors. They know sometimes when, even though it's not intended, that I'm a bullshit. But she told me that. But once I got that opportunity, it was a great opportunity for me. Man, I went in, started just trying to get to it, staying after, going in. Days I probably shouldn't have went in on because I wanted to be on top of it, but I was on top of it, with that money, but I wasn't on top of my own healing. And healing is an everyday thing. Even though she told me this, she told me, I still, and not only that, I went and got a second job. They say your gifts will make room for you. And she always tell me, you have the means to do such and such, such. And it's like, damn. And not only Erica, but this here is specific, what she told me, And it was just like my mind went into the money, started seeing it. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I felt like, oh, this is my elevation. It may have been my elevation financially, but I didn't look at it and I didn't apply it to a holistic manner. Not realizing, okay, now you finna be stressed out. Now, once these attacks come, because now you getting this money, now you see this and this, you're elevating, you got people coming against you. Now, because you did not stand solid on your spiritual journey and who you are, now it's easy to crumble. That foundation is easily to crumble, because where you strengthen yourself in one area cause weakness in the other. If you don't strengthen yourself there, that's out of balance. And what happened? Da 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 da. You better sit your ass down, Ree. That's what happened. That's what happened. Now you finna have to regroup. You finna have to check yourself. You know what I mean? Life is not about money. It's great. But in your spirituality and your spiritual journey, when you stand solid within yourself, money is going to come. You don't have to chase it. You know, they say what you chase sometimes run, and that's true. People are like, oh, well, you doing this and this and for money. It's a difference when you chase it and when you allow it. That's a whole nother video. Whole nother video. But ask yourself, in this moment, look, early this morning, these flies out. In this moment, why was I forced to sit down? Why was I stripped from things that I thought would benefit me? Why that person ghost me like that? In the words of Booster, Booster say, why you throw me like that? You probably felt like that with that person, like, damn. Booster say, I swear to God, I ain't mean to. You know? Sometimes they don't understand what happened. But your team see, oh, she want to be hard-headed. The old folks say a hard head make a soft behind. Baby, when I tell you, my behind may be like some fresh dang on dough. I ain't afraid to admit it. I ain't afraid to admit it. Lessons learned. I'm going to get off of here. But think about that. Why? What did you see when you got set down that you didn't see when you was living your best life? Ask yourself that. All right, family, let me get in here because I pretty much got my dinner ready yesterday, so I don't really have too much to do, and it's still early. I don't have too much to do, but talk to Mother Earth. Let her talk to me. You know what I mean? Let her talk to me. All is well, my boss fam, as it will be. I am the leading boss lady. We got this. We got it. We got it, and we got it. Ashe.